I think we can forget about hitching our way there. Thought people were friendly outside the city.
Yeah, you can only go so far on the kindness of strangers.
You're just gonna have to push her all the way.
I've already pushed myself to the brink of death.
Get up. Come on, car isn't gonna move itself.
Sheesh. I thought the car was supposed to move us.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Can it? Ready, steady. Push!
Video games have been around since Pong came out in 1972, but it hasn't been till the last 10 to 20 years that video games have become not only the biggest entertainment medium available, but one that is able to convey stories and ideas in a completely unique way. In this video, I'm going to talk about how video games tell stories in a way that movies and TV shows can't compare to. It all starts with an intro. Movies and TV shows typically lack an introduction, leaving you to figure out the story through narration or exposition. Video game intros, however, aim to capture the player's attention immediately, giving them a small taste of what they might expect, so that they have a desire to continue playing the game. They do this by using things such as tutorials, music, and dialogue.
Let's just hope this isn't some omen.
Gladio, do me a favor.
What?
Push this thing by yourself.
All by myself?
You won't even notice if we just let go.
Pronto?
Next is the way video games put you in the shoes of the protagonist and give you full control of how involved you want to be. A game called Gone Home is a great example of this. You are put in the shoes of a young woman returning to her family home after a trip to find everything moved out. Other than a small note you are given at the beginning of the game, it is up to you to explore and piece together the story. This is a good way to tell a story because it allows you to experience the story at your own pace. It also allows the player to obtain different endings based on how they play, rather than getting the same ending as everyone else, making it feel much more personal.
Yo! You over there!
Hey, look this way!
Lastly, the most important part about a story is its ending, and video games do a great job of that. Because you've been in the shoes of the protagonist the whole time, the characters you meet and the relationships you develop with them feel personal and make things like concluding the story feel all the better. Video game endings also do a good job of expanding on and wrapping up the different themes they focus on during the majority of the story. Persona 5 Royal does a great job of this and is one of my favorite games of the year.
They've even followed us here?
What should we do?
Need a hand? Dr. Maruki?
You're suggesting we split up? Should we? Here we go!
Come and get us!
Shall we then? If you find yourself struggling in life, you can start over, like me. Remember that. So yeah, if that ends up saving you, then we're square.
In conclusion, video games have the ability to tell deep and complex stories in a way that other forms of media have no way of doing. This is because video games are interaction heavy, stories feel more personal, more volatile, and more emotional.